Good morning, students. Welcome to Chanakya Academy online classes, Standard 10th, Subject Science, Chapter number 6, Life Processes. Let's start with a very new topic, that is excretory. Yes, students, let's start with another topic, that is excretion or excretory system, which is taking place in humans. Okay, so let's start with this chapter. Yes, so we have already discussed how organisms get rid of gaseous waste generating during photosynthesis or respiration. Okay, that we have explained with the help of stomata, that stomata is helping in getting rid of the gaseous waste. Okay, other metabolic activities generate nitrogenous waste material which need to be removed. Okay, so in our body various nitrogenous waste are being formed, and these nitrogenous waste we need to remove them. Okay, so the biological process involved in the removal of these harmful metabolic waste from the body is called excretion. Okay, different organisms use varied strategy to do this. Okay, so we have different strategies. Okay, that means in each and every organisms the way of excretion is different. So first of all, before starting and before moving further, I just want you to note this point, that is the biological process. Okay, the process which you see, which is helping in removal of harmful waste, is called as excretion. Yes, so what is excretion or what is excretory system? The excretory system is important because it helps the body eliminate metabolic waste. Okay, as I have told you. And second, what it is doing, it is maintain a balance of salt and water and control blood. Okay, so what they are doing is, if in our body we have less salt concentration, or if we have more salt concentration, or if we have more water concentration or less concentration, whatever concentration it may be, it helps in maintaining that concentration. Okay, so this thing is very important, that our body should have a balance. Okay, this means that the requirement in our body, okay, the requirement of salt, the requirement of water in our body is necessary. Okay, and it is there, so we should have a balance so that the salt and water doesn't get waste and all is done, that is, this balance is maintained by our excretory system. Okay, so this is why we can say that excretion is important, or excretory system which is composed of different organs. Okay, that organs will do, but why is it necessary? Because it will keep a balance. Okay, let's move further. Yes, now we know that the waste which our body is carrying, okay, that waste should be removed continuously from our body. Okay, so when we are removing that waste, what we are doing, we are keeping our body balanced, we are keeping it pure. Okay, so here are some of the functions given. Okay, so what are the parts of excretory system and their functions, or basically the main focus, okay, is the role. Okay, That means whatever excretory organs we have in our body, what are their main role? Okay, the first one is the large intestine eliminates solid waste that remain after the digestion of food. Okay, this we have done. That is, excretion is what it is, removal. Okay, removal of harmful thing from our body. Okay, and this removal is exactly your excretion. So excretion one, it is done by large intestine, where we have seen that what's this large intestine is doing, it is eliminating the solid waste. Okay, so that solid waste is eliminated or removed by large intestine. Okay, then second important thing is the liver break down excess amino acid and toxics in the blood. Okay, so what the liver is doing, first large intestine, now comes the liver. The amino acids which are present, okay, don't get confused over here. Okay, the proteins which are present, okay, that proteins will be broken down. Okay, and we have done this, that protein will be digested by trypsin and it will be giving amino acids. Okay, and this is all done with the help of liver. Okay, this we have done in digestion, so don't get confused over here. So when they are doing this breakdown, some of the toxics are formed, and this toxic are poured, or you can say this toxics come into blood, and from there it will be removed. Okay, third is your skin. Okay, skin, as I know, you must be knowing that continuously our skin is forming sweat. Okay, and what are this sweat? It is simply the droplets of water. Okay, but along with that, what it is doing, it is eliminating excess water and salt, okay, which is present in our cells. Okay, so skin is, again we can say, it is an excretory organ because it is eliminating or removing excess of water and salt in the form of sweat. Okay, then next excretory system is our lungs. Okay, this you know that the lungs is removing the gases. Okay, so whatever gases which is not required for our body, it is continuously removed. And basically what we are removing, we are removing carbon dioxide. So with this we can say that excretory organs are not only kidney, urethra, okay, that we will study. Along with that, we have large intestine which eliminates solid waste. We have liver which break amino acids and remove the toxics. We have skin which removes excess of water and salt, and we have lungs also which removes carbon dioxide and water vapor. So this is a very important topic which is given in small, a single line. Okay, they have not explained it in deep, but my point of view was to explain you what they are trying to say. Understood? So let's move further and let's see what are the other contents. Yes, so what they are talking about is that the biological process involved in the removal of these harmful metabolic waste from the body is excretion. Okay, different organisms use varied strategies to do this. Okay, different organism means they are talking about different organisms other than humans. Okay, so they have different methods for removing this waste material. Okay, many unicellular organisms remove these waste by simple diffusion from the body surface into the surrounding water. Okay, the unicellular organisms, because they are single cells. Okay, so they will not have these complex organs. So in them, how they will remove? By simple diffusion process. Okay. So as we have seen in other processes, complex multicellular organisms use specialized organs to perform the same function. Okay. So in multicellular organisms, we have specialized organ for removing these. Okay. Now let's take this diagram first, and I want you to learn this diagram very well. Okay, in this thing, the very important thing which you should know is the kidney. Okay, which you see in your brown color. Okay, so this is your kidney which is in a pair. Okay, from the kidney arise a long tube like structure which is moving downward. It is called as ureter. Okay, both the ureter, that is right side and left side ureter, join into a bladder called as urinary bladder. This urinary bladder opens into a long tube called as urethra. Okay, so this is your main system. Okay, excretory system in humans. So what we have two kidneys, or we can say a pair of kidney. Okay, present on each side, one on right side and one on left side. From both the kidneys arise a long tube which is running downwards. Okay, which is called as ureter. Both the ureters join into a common bladder called as urinary bladder, and after that it opens into a tube which is called as urethra, and all the waste material from the urethra is removed out. Okay, so this is the basic structure. You must be seeing two more important things, that is a color with blue and red, that is our veins and arteries. Okay, so now we know that what it is. It will bring blood, and that blood will go inside the kidney. So the oxygenated blood, or we can say the pure blood, is brought by your renal artery. Okay, the renal artery you can see over here. Okay, so renal artery, it will bring the blood, and this renal artery will bifurcate into left side and right side, and it will bring oxygenated blood. This blood will go into the kidney, it will move there. Okay, and all the waste will be removed from this kidney, and it will turn into a formation. Okay, and what will happen later? The veins which you can see, the renal veins. Okay, this vein will collect the deoxygenated blood and it will move further. Okay, so what it will do? We can say that the blood is the main thing for excretion, because this blood will carry the waste material. Okay, and this waste material along with blood will enter into kidney. Inside the kidney, all the waste material will be removed, and it will be given to ureter. Where it will be passed? It will be passed to ureter. Okay, so we can say that from kidney the waste material pass to ureter. From ureter it will pass to urinary bladder and then to urethra. Okay, now let's see one more thing. Yes, now let's see the main function of kidney. That means one by one we'll see about the different organs of excretory. Okay, the first main organ is kidney. So the function of kidney is to filter blood and form urine. Okay, this I have explained you. So what the kidney is doing? It is getting blood, okay, from the renal artery, and that blood will carry what? The waste material. And which waste material? Urine, okay, which we are eliminating. So the blood will be filtered, and after filtration in kidney we will get urine, and that urine will be passed to urinary bladder. Okay, so urine is the liquid waste product of the body that is excreted by urinary system. Okay, so in this kidney all of this function, that is from blood to take out the waste and form urine. This is done by very important component which is called as nephrons. What it is called? It is called as nephrons. Okay. So what are nephrons? Nephrons are the structural and functional unit of kidney. That means we know that kidney is performing a function for eliminating the waste. Okay, but exactly inside the kidney, who is doing that work? It is done by nephrons. Okay, so nephrons are the structural and functional unit of kidney. Okay, so single kidney may have more than 1,000,000 nephrons. So inside the kidney we have just seen the picture, the diagram of a kidney, the bean shaped structure of kidney. So inside that kidney we have nephrons, and their number are more than 1,000,000. So all the nephron will do the process of elimination of waste, that is in the form of urine. Understood? Let's move further. Yes. Now what they are talking about, that your kidney, what it is large, first of all. Second, it is a bean shaped organ. Okay, what it is? It is a bean shaped organ. Bean shaped, okay? Third thing is they are present on each side of vertebral column, okay, in the abdominal cavity. Now cavity, first of all let me explain you. I have explained you about the cavities, the thoracic cavity and the abdominal cavities, okay, in our previous lectures. So in our abdominal cavity we have the kidney. Okay, and where exactly we have the kidney? We have the vertebral column, okay, that is we have the backbones, okay, and we have vertebrae. So and in the abdominal cavity we have a pair of kidney. Okay, so human have two kidneys, and each kidney is supplied with blood from renal artery. This also we have done, that we have two kidneys and each kidney will get blood from renal artery. The kidney remove from the blood the nitrogenous waste such as urea as well as salt and excess water. Okay, so what the kidney is doing, it is removing the waste material. Which waste material? The nitrogenous waste material. Okay, which waste material? It is nitrogenous waste, and exactly which? It is urea. So our kidney is removing urea from our body along with excess of salt and water. Okay, and secrete them in the form of urine. So in urine what we have? In urine we have urea, water and salt. Okay, so all this is done inside your kidney. Okay, let's move further. This is done with the help of million of new nephrons present in kidney. This also I have explained you that inside the kidney we have millions and millions of nephrons, and this nephron is making urine. Okay, so the filtrate blood is carried away from the kidney by renal vein. The urine from the kidney is collected by the urethra, one from each kidney, and is passed to the urinary bladder. Okay, so this we have done, that urine it from kidney, now it will come to ureter. Okay, and from each ureter it will pass to a common bladder, which is your urinary bladder. Okay, so the urinary bladder collects and stores the urine until urination. Okay, so urinary bladder is that bag or that bladder that stores urine. Okay, and when we want to urinate, at that time only it will remove the waste material. Okay, the urine collected in the bladder is passed into the external environment. Okay, it is passed into the external environment from the body through an opening called as urethra. Okay, so from urinary bladder it is removed out, that is into the external environment, by an opening called as urethra. Okay, so this is your main function of your excretory system, where we have kidney, ureter, urinary bladder and urethra. Understood? Yes, so excretion in humans. So let's read what is given in your NCERT. Okay, the excretory system of human beings include a pair of kidney, a pair of ureters, a urinary bladder and a urethra. So don't get confused with the terms given here. Okay, students, that means a pair of kidney. Pair means two in number. Okay, so we have a pair of kidney, a pair of ureter coming from each kidney, then a urinary bladder and urethra. Okay, so we can simply say that we have all these organs. Okay, so kidney are located in the abdomen on each side of the backbone. Okay, backbone, that means vertebral column, which I told you. So vertebral column is their scientific name and backbone is the common name given by common people. Okay, so urine produced in the kidney passes through the ureter into the urinary bladder, where it is stored until it is released through the urethra. Okay, so this we did. Let's move further. How is the urine produced? Now the main thing is how exactly it is produced. Okay, we have just told that okay, the blood is coming inside and it is being filtered, and after filtration we get the toxic, or we can say the toxic is removed, and that toxic is in the form of urine. Okay, where urea is basically removed. So let's see. The purpose of making urine is to filter out waste product from the blood. Just as carbon dioxide is removed from the blood in the lungs, nitrogenous waste such as urea or uric acid are removed from the blood in the kidney. Okay, so the waste, that is they are talking about, this I have explained you. Okay, what I have explained you? I have explained you that your carbon dioxide, okay, what it is a gas. So this carbon dioxide is removed with the help of lungs. Okay, and this is what? Waste. Our body doesn't require this carbon dioxide, so it is a waste. So it is removed. So likewise, this excretion should be removed, or the waste material should be removed. It is then no surprise that basic filtration unit in the kidney, like in lungs, is a cluster of very thin walled blood capillaries. Okay, each capillary is clustered in the kidney is associated with a cup shaped end of tube that collects the filtrate unit. Okay, now what they are talking about is that we are telling that the kidney which you see over here, okay, first of all it is a bean shaped structure, and inside this kidney we have the nephron. Okay, and this nephron is the structural and functional unit. Okay, and this is doing the function of filtration. So this means that the arteries which are coming inside, okay, it is a single tube, and what we are talking is that inside this kidney we have millions of nephrons. So what will happen? This artery will divide into capillaries, so that into each nephron they will go. So if we are having millions, so in each nephron the blood should go. Okay, so how it will go? It will go with the help of capillaries. Understood? So each and every nephron will have the blood supply which is through capillaries. Understood? So this is the line which they are talking about, that we have clusters. Okay, clusters of a very thin walled blood capillaries, because if this blood capillaries is thick, then the filtration process will not take place. Okay, and what we want the blood should get filtered. Okay, that this means that suppose this is your capillary. Okay, so this capillary should have the small pores or holes. Okay, so that the filtration process take place. Okay, so to do this filtration process, your capillary should be thin walled. Understood? So we have just seen the introductory part of excretory system. This excretory system can be given another name such as urinary system. Okay, why? Because urine is formed. Okay, ultimately what we are doing, we are removing the waste in the form of urine. So as we are removing the waste, it is called as urinary system, because we are removing gas also, and that is also excretion we are removing. So in that case, not to get confused, some of the scientists name the excretory system as urinary system also. Okay, so don't get confused. So today we just saw the different organs of excretory system in humans. Which all organs we saw? We saw kidney first of all, which is a pair. Okay, and where it is present? On both sides of vertebral column in the abdominal cavity. Okay, from each kidney, that is from the left side of kidney and right side kidney, arises a long tube. Okay, and that long tube is your ureter. Okay, we also saw that the kidney have a blood supply. Continuous blood supply should be there in kidney, and blood is coming from your renal artery. Okay, this renal artery, or we can say this blood is having the waste material, and this is being filtered. Okay, how it is done? The method is filtration. So blood is filtered, and after filtration the blood is again collected and it is moved away through renal vein. Okay, so from there it is passed to urinary bladder, and from there when we want to urinate, okay, at that time only the we urinate. Okay, so from urinary bladder it moves to urethra and it is moved out of our body. Okay, so this all thing we did today. Tomorrow we'll see the function of nephrons. Okay, we just saw that the nephron is the main unit which is doing its function, but what exactly the nephron is doing, what exactly is the diagram of nephron, what exactly the nephron looks like. All this we'll do in tomorrow's lecture. So today just learn the diagram of excretory system of human, and whatever content which I did from NCERT, make proper notes and do study at home. With this I end today's lecture. Thank you and have a nice day.